collectors, March 22nd, 2026. Let's talk some toy news. All the cool stuff that came out this last week. It feels like, and I'll just preface with this, the lull is over. It feels like we're starting to see some stuff. For those of you that follow me on Instagram, you know what I'm talking about. Time to take out the big dollars because some of this stuff it's going to be a pricey year, pricey. I do want to start the conversation or this show with just give me 30 seconds. If you have a significant other and maybe they're not involved in the collecting aspect of your life or of your hobby, I don't know, you might be missing out on a little bit of joy from that, right? And the reason I say that is because, yeah, my wife isn't into a majority of these shenanigans, but she is into like certain pop culture things that, you know, I like, not that I particularly like, but that I can help her with, right? She likes Disney stuff, Goofy, Winnie the Pooh, you know, the Muppets sometimes. And occasionally our hobbies intersect, right? And so the great part about it is, while we may not share the identical same love of the hobby, she enjoys the figures of her favorite characters, which I keep her abreast of and find them for her or acquire them. And in the same way, there are some people on this world that love organizing things. She loves organizing. So a lot of my collection and a lot of the stuff that I do, she organizes it. She helps me go through it, and she's incredibly good at that. And for that, you know, she's a part of the hobby that way. She helps me going out to the shows, getting me ready, you know, get the stuff that we're going to take out there ready. She enjoys hunting for me, finding the stuff, because it should be this way, right? I find joy in finding her the things that she loves, and she finds joy in hunting and organizing the stuff that I love. So anyways, that's just something I wanted to share with y'all. You know, if you happen to be in a relationship, maybe try and find a way to bring that together. It'll help you in the long run. Anyways, I'm just speaking from over 30 years of experience. Anyways, so let's talk about the news real quick. First off, let's start off with kind of a little bit of a sad situation. But hey, they brought us tremendous amount of joy and entertainment. Well, they did for me. One when I was a kiddo, and another one while I was, you know, I guess in my 20s, you know, early 20s, late teens, I guess. Number one, Nicholas Brandon, otherwise known as Xander from Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Love that show. It's super campy. My wife loves that show. We just had a tremendous amount of fun, you know, watching it as, you know, when we were younger. So Nicholas Brandon passed away. So thank you, sir, for the whatever you may think of. Let me also encapsulate it this way: whatever you may think of in their personal lives, I keep that separate from the entertainment and joy that they brought me as a person. So as a person, as an entertainer, thank you, Nicholas, for all the smiles and laughter and joy that you brought us to Buffy the Vampire Slayer. I thoroughly enjoyed that series, as campy and as cringy and as silly as it was. And then for the man who may be partially responsible for me joining the military, and that is Chuck Norris. Chuck Norris was an icon to me, right? I emulated his karate moves, but, you know, when I was a kid and stuff, Delta Force, which I think that picture's from, was, you know, one of those huge movies. He was also a couple of Bruce Lee movies. But yeah, he was just an action hero, just an amazing action hero, amazing actor, and heavily influenced my life. Again, personal life, whatever he had going on with there, that I consider that separate. As an entertainer, he was a joy as you know, all the fun and imagination and all that stuff that he brought to the screen. I would just like to say thank you to those two men, because I had a great time. Anyways, moving on from that, may you both rest in peace, and thank you. All right, moving on to Ross. Nobody else will talk to you about this. What are we finding at Ross? Let's go over it. What other news show will tell you? Just mine. All right, what are we finding out there? Well, we're still finding stinkers, stingers out there. And we're also finding Marvel Legends from the Zabu wave. I just yesterday found, that Winter Thor or whatever he is. And I'm seriously considering building another Zabu, but only if I can find a majority of those figures at Ross. I don't know. The one that's going to be tough to find, I think, is Cable, but I've already got a couple of Cables. The other ones, I don't think they're going to be too tough to find. I don't think any of those were like super, super wanted figures. I don't know. Maybe they were. Who knows? Maybe, what's his name? The other guy, what's his name? The ones that are like Tarzan and Jane. Zabu, they're friends. I don't know. Just eludes my brain right now, but you guys know what I mean. I'll put it down here somewhere. I don't know. I can't believe sometimes things just right out of my head. Anyways, SH Figure Arts are also showing up at Ross, some anime ones, but there is no guarantee of what the heck you're gonna find out there. I actually saw one in the video that I was editing for this weekend. I missed it, but I saw it in the video, and it was a little SH Figure Arts for a little anime figure. A lot of animes hitting SH Figure Arts. SH Figure Arts anime figures. And that's new. That's what's hitting at Ross. So anyways, moving on to a little bit of a controversy. As always, I love to cover my GI Joes, and that's our focus here. Marvel, number one, GI Joes, Valaverse, Monster Force, all those type of military style type figures and lines. I love those. And vehicles that are produced like Ramen toys. I love all that, kind of realistic, a little bit sci-fi, a little bit monstery vibe, right? But anyways, Hasbro put up this 250th anniversary Duke. I did secure it at Walmart, but I should have gone to Pulse first. Anyways, I didn't get to Pulse in time. I got it on Walmart and secured it there. So again, secured it because they've canceled a bunch of people's pre-orders before, a bunch. And Walmart's word ain't worth a flapjack. I trust Hasbro before I trust Walmart at this point. And so Hasbro, when I went to say, I better make sure that I order one from there in case Walmart, it's out, sold out. So I've not been able to fully secure, I guess, this figure. I do want at least one. I ordered two, but at least one, just to try and keep moving that collection in a completeness type of way. Like I said, I think the only figure that I don't have is the variant art, retro card art of Flint. That still kind of rubs me the wrong way, like really bad. But anyways, that's it. So there can ever only be 86 or less complete GI Joe classified collections that ever exist because of that F up. Anyways, we'll move up from there. I know that the Night Creeper, the Dire Tech, was also up. This has got to be the first one that I don't even order because I didn't even order on Pulse or anything. I didn't order this one. I'm really not excited about this figure. I mean, some of you guys can be, but I'm just not excited for it. It looks so mishmashy, kind of like forced. But if you guys like it, good. But this was the first figure that I'm kind of really disappointed in. It just doesn't call to me. Maybe it's because it wasn't part of my nostalgia growing up, but it really doesn't. So anyways, this is the first figure I didn't order. What I'm counting on, again, completeness, what I'm counting on is that it'll be in abundance later. We'll see. Hasbro's been saying for, what, 2 years now that they're going to turn back the production faucet. That has not been the case. I still see stuff everywhere for Hasbro and stuff going to clearance. 50 owls sitting at my Target. Just those dumb things. Just real quick, I want to also mention about this, the event, the Haulathon event. I've been finding that at several Targets now. So if you're having trouble finding it, just continue to hit up a few of those Targets. I've found every single one of the figures except for Usagi. I haven't been able to find that rabbit, but I wouldn't buy it even if I did find it. So there's no FOMO here. No more turtle FOMO. I just haven't had it at all. But yeah, I've been seeing a lot of the Targets get their stash of Haulathon figures. So just keep an eye out. All right, moving on to some, this episode is dino heavy. I know Kirk right now is going, dinos, dino. Oh, and stay tuned for the haul. The haul is pretty significant. So just stay tuned for that as well. Anyways, let's get on to it. We're going to start off with a very cool, fully licensed, because sometimes 5K. Oh, that's another thing I want to talk about. Put this on pause. Put a pin in it. If you, apparently, there have been several companies or third party KO companies raided in China. If you want to know more about it, I think 5K Toys' Facebook page has like a whole write-up on it. I'm not sure why they have a whole write-up on it. That's sarcasm. Anyways, the good news is that a lot of, I just got a ping. It's from my wife. Anyways, a lot of the toys that 5K does, sometimes are roll the dice, right? I've never had an issue with 5K Toys ever. Their customer service is 5 stars. The store is 5 stars. I'm not condemning them at all, but the great thing is that they're offering some insight as to what's happening. And apparently none of the fallout affects 5K Toys at all. But some of those big third-party companies have various toys that have been affected, right? So go over there and read that. Go over their Facebook page and read that whole. If I have time, I'll hunt it down and I'll put it over here, and you guys can take a look at it over here. Pause it and just gander through it. But anyways, yeah, be careful. You get some of these KO figures, buyer beware. So anyways, back to it, and that triggered it because I started talking about 5K Toys. 5K Toys, this one is fully licensed, fully awesome. Arkham Knight figure from InArt Toys. Man, that thing looks amazing. I have a really good one already, but boy, this one looks absolutely amazing as well. Look at that. Man. This looks amazing. Wait, is it InArt? I thought this was InArt. LPZ, isn't it? 1 second. Okay, I was wrong. It's LPZ, not InArt. I've got InArt on the mind because we've got some more to talk about. InArt blew my brains apart with the stuff that they're coming, especially with one figure. We're going to get to that in just a second. But this is the LPZZ version, because I was like, wait, I think InArt's already done a pre-order for it. I don't know. Leave it in the comments below. Maybe I'm wrong, but I seem to remember InArt already doing one. Let me know. But I also ordered this one as well. I am just a sucker for the Arkham Knight design. If you want me to buy something, just say Arkham Knight. There you go. So anyways, this is all the stuff that it comes with. Stands, weapons, different. You could switch out the blue visor for the red one, and just a bunch of weapons and cool stuff. Fantastic. Now we get to the good stuff. As a matter of fact, though, let's get to the good stuff after this break. All right, guys, and we're back. I had to go get some chow, and boy, was it good. So anyway, sometimes too good. get a little too much, a little too chunky. Anyways, the incredible pictures coming out of Hong Kong for InArt. Now, InArt's fully licensed company. They've been doing some really good work lately, especially for DC. Take a look at this. This is what made my jaw drop and just amazingness. I've been clamoring for somebody to do one of these. It's too bad. Well, maybe not. I don't know what McFarlane would have done with this, but absolute Batman. InArt concept, or the prototype, there it is. I've been begging somebody to do this, and here we go. I will definitely, I guess now you could say Arkham Knight. There you go. Or you could say Absolute Batman. There you go. Because that Batman looks amazing. Absolutely amazing. And InArt has been doing some amazing work. So, yeah, I'm just psyched that they're doing it. And then they've also got the Bane coming up. Looks really good as well. Of course, these are premium figures, so you're going to be paying, you're going to be paying double elite prices. You know what I mean? Possibly double and a half. So Bane looks really good too. Just amazing. You've got the Joker, a classic Joker as well, that looks outstanding. It's got some interesting cuts in it though. I'm not so sure about those cuts. They just look odd to me. Maybe they'll look better once they finish it. Again, these are just prototypes, but they've got cuts in odd places. Action figure, you know, when you make the cut or whatever. You've also got Two-Face over here. Again, it looks pretty good. The cuts are kind of rough as well, but then again, these are prototypes, but they look amazing. It's just enough to get you an idea and get you psyched up. And they've all, okay, now we're going to talk about Beast Kingdom. Beast Kingdom is sometimes such a hit and miss deal. Take a look at this Superman. Looks pretty good, right? Looks pretty good. But I am a huge proponent of double jointed figures. I don't know why I had to think about that, but double jointed figures. But this double joint here looks rough. And I'm not super impressed by this Superman either. So, dang, that double joint looks garish. And, I mean, the figure looks fine. And then you have this Green Lantern, Hal Jordan, also looks good. But look at that double jointed elbow. It looks so rough. Anyways, I bet you can get a lot of movement out of it though, but gosh darn, I bet that it just looks, talk about just kind of breaking up the figure. There has to be a balance there, right? There has to be a balance. And I think this one's too far. It's gone too far over to the other side. Anyways, Beast Kingdom, there you go. They're knocking those out. Just real quick on the McFarlane, Fallout license, they're going to have the Elite Edition Nuka-Cola Fallout armor. I'm really fighting to say no to this. I mean, it looks, it's one of those suits or one of those looks that's iconic, you know? It's going to be hard to say no to this one. I mean, hard to say, hard to say no. It looks just really good. Now, as well, I'm never going to admit it, but I really like this particular franchise, as you could tell by that. But anyways, RoboCop by Hiya, I don't know, Toys, 1/12 scale action figure. This looks amazing. I like all the accessories. I like all the weapons. He's got his jet backpack. I'm gonna spring for this one because he looks to be super articulated, and Hiya Toys, is known for having really well articulated figures. So I'm gonna pull the trigger on this one as soon as it comes up for pre-order. So I'm hoping it's everything that I've ever wanted in a RoboCop figure, because a lot of my RoboCop figures have been highly lackluster. All right, moving on to it's a little bit of Walmart con stuff. Master, we didn't talk about this guy, but Skeletor, evil master of destruction or whatever. I actually saw this guy on the hunt that's coming up midweek. So he's out there, run out there and get him. He's actually, I think, what, at 3.5? No, he's about a 4-inch scale, something like that. He's not super big. It's just very interesting scale, but Pimp Daddy Destro, there he is, all that gold on him. There you go. Let's have a little bit of a talk about 52 Toys and their new offering for the Predator, fully licensed. So 52 Toys and this articulation is very reminiscent of Revoltech. Now, I'm not going to say Revoltech is bad. It's just different. And I'm a big fan of enjoying posing my figures. Now, you can get some amazing poses out of Revoltech figures. Amazing. But it's more work. Is the work getting him in that pose worth the squeeze, right? Is the juice worth the squeeze? So, I had that Alien by 52 Toys, and that Alien can make some amazing poses, but it is a chore to get him into some of those poses. And for that reason, I'm not going to jump on this one. But if you enjoy working to get your figure into a pose, and they will strike it, there it is, Predator. Also from 52 Toys, but this is more articulation to my liking, is the Captain Commando action figures. They look good, but they don't call to my nostalgia at all. But if they do, I think 5K Toys has both of those, the Predator and these guys, up for pre-order. So go check them out. I'm not sponsored by 5K Toys or anything like that. I don't really take any money from any of these companies. And that's for a reason. You know, if I see a company and they're doing collectors wrong, well, I'm just going to talk smack about them. I don't take the whole reason. I don't need their money. The whole reason that I'm here is for the collector. So, yeah, I don't need their money. I'm just going to tell you if it's a good figure, if it's not a good figure, if I like it or not, if I'm biased or not. Sometimes my nostalgia gets the best of me. But again, now I will tell you that 5K Toys, like I said earlier, fantastic company, always done me right, always look to do the right thing. So, I like them, so I want to recommend them. So there you go. Also, Acid Rain, new 1/12 scale figures. These actually, I really love this franchise, and I was wondering when it was going to start doing that, right? Because their 1/18 scale figures are really nice, but it needs to be more my scale, 1/12 scale, right? So here we go. It looks like we're on a roll now, and they're going to continue to make them. I'm excited for it. And now I hope they start making some of their vehicles and stuff. And I mean, those look fantastic as well. So I'm excited about that. And then I wanted to show you this. You have a white tiger and the red tiger, right? Now I have Zabu. I'm really happy about that. But this tiger here, at 5K Toys, you can pick up the standard version or the armored up version. I think the armored up version is an extra $10. But I'm telling you right now, is it worth it? Maybe, but I'm never going to use that armor. I'm just never going to use it. But if it's kind of worth it. It's just an extra $10 and it's a lot of armor. Go check it out on 5K Toys. But anyway, what's most impressive about this isn't that stupid armor that I'm never going to use. Or maybe you will use it, but for me, it's ridiculous. But is the amount of our engineering and articulation that's gone into this figure. It is absolutely insane. Let me just play you this little clip. It should be playing right now. Just incredible poses that this little guy can strike. So I sprung for the standard version. I'm never going to use the armor. So, but hey, you guys can, I guess you could use it with some Mythic Legions typey stuff or whatever. But I'm okay without the armor. Don't need it. So I just, standard version's fine with me. But initially I'd passed on this. I'd passed on it. And then I took a deeper look and no, it's a bad idea. Don't pass on it. I think this is going to be a good one. So, all right. Now we're getting to Kirk's favorite part. I know, Kirk, I know you like it. The dinosaurs. Here we go. Dinos from the Hammond collection are, I've always loved dinosaurs as a kid, as a teenager, as an adult. Jurassic Park, it blew my mind. So anyways, here we go with Aquilopes. I don't know what it is. Aquilopes or Dolores. Anyways, apparently, we're going to be doing this little action figure, this little dino, baby dino. So there you go. I think it looks cool. I probably won't pick it up though. This one I won't pick up. Now, these will start to get cooler as I keep going on, right? So the next one that we have here, this is a tough one for me to pronounce. So bear with me. The Hyphilophodon, I guess. Anyways, it's I think the Velociraptor's cooler, but I'm probably going to pass on this one too. But still cool. And now we're going to start to get really cool. So the Mutadon, boom. It's like a Velociraptor with wings, man. So I'll probably be picking this one up. And it's one of the smaller pack dinosaurs. So it's very cool. You guys know that the Hammond collection excels at articulation and excels at detail. So all for a very affordable price. Well, it used to be. I don't know how much it's gone up since, but we'll see. So anyways, I like that one. And then an iconic one is coming up next. Dilophosaurus. Boom. There you go. Part of the Hammond collection now. I'm definitely picking up several Dilophosauruses. So that's very cool. And I'm definitely picking up several of these because they are just awesome. Here we go. Indominus Rex. Oh, that thing looks amazing. So I'm definitely picking up a few of these. Somehow they're going to be fitting. Hey, we've got dinosaurs in the GI Joe realm now. Not a big leap to get some Hammond collection in there. So I will be definitely picking up a few of these Indominus Rexes. And then finally, the last part of the news, one of my favorite dinosaurs, but I didn't want to pick him up because he wasn't, he wasn't detailed enough I liked it. But anyways, let's get to it. Scorpius Rex. Oh, definitely picking up a few of these. I love what they've done to this. And this freaking, definitely one of my favorites already. Scorpius Rex, the King Scorpion. Heck yeah. Anyways, let's get over to the haul. And it's replete with goodness. Let's go get it. All right, collectors, here we go with the haul. I will give you 2 bits of a heads up for this haul. Number one, this haul has a few non-toy items that, well, you'll see. You'll see in a minute. They're toy adjacent, so I thought you might like them. And number 2 is collect responsibly. Don't just because I do it doesn't mean you have to do it. Doesn't mean anybody else has to do it. Believe it or not, there was a time in my life where I could not collect this dynamically. So, but now I can. So don't try to keep up with the Joneses type of collecting. Collect what you feel is responsible and what you are pulled into the nostalgia and what is important to you. But anyways, and then the last thing I always say on this channel, unless you're a toy store or a, what do they call it? Unless you're dedicated your life to this hobby as a business, Don't collect for profit. You're going to lose your shirt every single time. I guarantee it. Collect for the love of the hobby. Move on from that. What did I pick up, but just at regular price? Let's go through it real quick. And we'll get to the deals and the eccentric items at the end here. Well, number one, this is a very cool item that just popped up. Well, actually, they've been announcing it for a while. But I really wanted to pick this one up. This is a very old one. Cops Bulletproof. So again, you can pick this one up at Big Bad Toy Store. Here it is. Fifth cover, I think that's what they call it. Fifth whatever. But there you go. Very cool figure from our cartoon early 90s, I believe, late 80s. But anyways, dig this figure, dig this character. So that's why I picked it up. Here is the UPC that you won't need because they only sell it at one place. And it's not Target. So, all right, moving on from that. Well, let's cover some of the really cool stuff that we found today, actually. Found it just this morning. So it counts as part of the haul. Number one, we found X23 at Walmart. So in DFW, they're hitting. Looks great. I picked one up. I actually have one coming from Pulse already, but I was like, when to rock, when to stop. Looks like a great figure in hand. She's got 2 head sculpts. Fantastic. So I went ahead and picked her up from the Deadpool movie. There is the UPC code because you will need that because they do sell her at big box stores. The other one that I picked up, and this is so weird, they didn't give you an extra head sculpt, so you're going to have to find your own. But that is Wolverine in a brown suit. So there you go. It looks good. It's got butterfly joints. It looks like it's going to be a well-articulated figure. So here we go. That is the UPC number. So there's that. And then I had to pick this one up because of the freaking effect. And it just looks ridiculous. Ridiculous. I might chop him up for a custom. I might take some of the stuff off of him for a custom. Cowboy pool. So he's got that spinning gun effect. That's very cool. And then he's got the holsters and cowboy hat. So anyways, here's the UPC code for that. What I didn't pick up was Cassandra. I didn't pick her up. And then the Dirty Wolverine suit. I didn't bother with those. I'm like, what for? But you bet your bottom dollar, I'm going to pick up one of my favorite characters. Been waiting a long time to see him back on the screen, and that was Blade. Definitely picking up Blade. He looks good. He's got butterfly joints. He's got double jointed everything. So hopefully, and he's got 2 head sculpts. I'm not too sure about the head sculpts. I'm not 100% sold on them, but I have other head sculpts I can use. So I'm not, that are actually probably better than this one. I think they kind of did him wrong on this one. But, I mean, anyways, here he is. So there he is. I'm definitely going to get a different head sculpt, but there is the UPC code. So I think they could have done better with his head sculpt. All right, what else did I find today? Actually, I found this yesterday. And you guys, if you follow me on Instagram, especially if you're in DFW, I'm not sure why you're not following me because I keep you guys updated on what I find, especially if they're cool finds all the time on Instagram. So anyways, Scareglow. I found the new Scareglow. So he's already hitting DFW Walmart locations. If you find him, good for you. If you're looking for him, I couldn't resist. He just looks fantastic. So I couldn't resist. I picked him up. I'm pretty sure he doesn't glow though. Or maybe he does, but I don't know. I didn't pick him up for that. I didn't pick him up for the glow part. And then I got a few of these. Let me try to stack these in the right way here so I can show you. The command unit from Monster Force. I got 4 of these bad boys because there's so many options with them. This was a special edition. It's still available on Big Bad Toy Store, so you can still go pick him up if you want. It's from the Season 0. There you go. Season 0. I think he's going to sell out soon, though, because he is a cool character, and he's got a ton like I said, a ton of different options and weapons in there. So very cool. If you can, pick that guy up. I really enjoy that. What else did we... Here's another one. Well, we'll get to this one in a minute. Hold 1 second. This one is a pickup out of nostalgia. I'm probably not going to even open it. I'm just going to keep it in its box. It's from the Loyal Subjects, and you probably already guessed what it was if it's nostalgia. It is a mask Thunderhawk. So there you are. I mean, you don't need the UPC because they only sell it at... Well, no, they do here. Maybe they do sell it at big box stores. There you go. So if you happen to find it, there you go. But yeah, I know there's been some controversy about the price and what the owner says to do with certain stickers or whatever. It gives me the product that I wanted as a kid, but never got. So it's good enough. I don't know. It's not even good enough. It's actually better than good enough. It's quite good. So it's more than I could ever build at that level. So I'm perfectly okay with it. So anyways, I always wanted Thunderhawk, and I always wanted Switchblade, the flying one from the bad guy. So I've already got an original one of those, but I never got a chance to get a Thunderhawk. So pulled the trigger on it. Anyways, what else did we get out there? Well, might as well keep going with some Monster Force stuff or Big Bad Toy Store related stuff. I've got a couple, 2 of the Soldiers of Fortune red and black operatives. These figures are actually, they're pretty good. They're pretty good. If you haven't tried them, maybe grab one or order one, see how you like it. I think they're pretty good. And then I've got just a black or a red version. There you go. Got a couple of those. Red and black, red, and then guess what the last color is? Oh wait, here's another red one. I got another red one. I don't know, why did I get so many red ones? Silly. I might take one to sell. Anyways, and then I picked up, actually should have picked up more of these. 3 of the black Soldiers of Fortune combat operatives. So there we go. 3 of those, and that's, oh, we got one last one. Did I mess with the camera at all? I might have messed with it. I don't know. Here, hold on. There. I don't know. And then I picked up one more of these because I needed another one for the Tomax and Zaymot kit bashes I'm going to do. This is a really good, because they're actually in the cartoon in a suit very much like this. Only difference is in the cartoon, he's got a rose on one side and then the tie is yellow. So easily done. And then it'd be cartoon accurate. All right, what else did we get out there? Well, these are part of the haul-a-thon. Man, we're going, this is deep haul. A lot of people are looking for this one. This is the one that actually most people are looking for and have a little bit of FOMO over. But yep, Super Grover. Picked him up. Saw him at, like I said, saw him at Target. Had to pick him up. Super Grover made me laugh many times. And I just adore Grover, and more so Super Grover. So I dig that character. And then I also picked up, you guys saw this, Pee Wee Herman and his friends. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do with the other Pee Wee Herman now. I might bring him to the show. Anyways, I really dig that. The word of the day is NECA. Oh, you know what? I didn't give you the UPC. There's the UPC for Super Grover. And here is the UPC for Mr. Herman. Calling Mr. Herman, Mr. Pee Wee Herman. There you go. And then finally, for the regular stuff, some mountains of goodness. I just found these today. I was looking everywhere for them, and there's some controversy over the price. But again, that's what I'm telling you, be responsible. There was a time where I couldn't collect like I wanted to collect because, you know, family responsibilities are first. But now, my kids are grown. My kids are out of college. So this is what happens when you got extra college money level stuff. Anyways, I picked up, here's what I'm going to tell you about this. I'm not trying to justify my purchase because I'm going to buy what I want to buy, regardless of what any one of these toy police idiots out there try to tell, hey, you can only buy 2 or you shouldn't buy any. Or I don't care. I don't care. You're just a random knucklehead out there in the interwebs doing whatever. But here's what guides me when I buy these. I buy what I want initially at the price that they are set at. If I want them, if I really want them, right? I just buy it, right? As many as I wanted. Now, actually I should say as many as I needed, right? I just stop it there. But if you happen to find more, which I know, maybe some of these will go to liquidation. I don't know. That's never a guarantee. And like I said, clearance or clearance chicken is a tough game to play. Clearance liquidation chicken, liquidation chicken is the stupidest game to play because you have no clue as to what's hitting there. But all that said, this is what I picked up. I picked up a few of my Special Forces guys. Legacy GI Joe Special Forces cats. I picked up 4 of them. They just arrived today, fresh out the case. Here is the UPC code for them. I haven't seen where you can order these. Hold on, let's see. Will it focus? There you go. I haven't seen where you can order these anywhere. Here's something that I don't know, because I looked it up on Pulse. I looked it up on everywhere else, and the only place that you can buy these as of right now is brick and mortar Walmart. So I'm trying to figure out where's the orders? Where's the order for these? I don't know. So I picked them up. It does say all mainline and fan line channels will have, I looked up the release for it, and it did say that all mainline and fan channel stores will have these at some point. So, but I haven't seen them up for pre-order anywhere, but maybe I missed it. Leave it in the comments below if I'm crazy. Well, let me go grab the deals real quick. I don't know why I called them deal. Well, there's the eccentric and the deals. So let's start with, we'll do the crazy stuff. Well, here we go. Let's just start off. Stop babbling. I've been looking for this figure. I didn't pre-order it. I just said, you know what? If I see it, I'll make the call then. First GameStop I went to when this figure came out, I saw it. And I was like, oh, I kind of want that. You know what? I'll think about it. And I'll come back tomorrow to pick it up. Well, guess what? I come back the next day, sold. And I don't want to order it online because now it's starting to go up in price. So I was like, all right. So I went back to the other, I think I talked about this last time. I went back to the GameStop that had originally not sold me the Red She-Hulk, those little scumbags, but it was a different guy. And this guy was very nice, and he went looking for it, called his boss. He actually had it, but it was in the special trade drawer. And he had to get permission to sell it because they promised it to somebody, but it wasn't really a pre-order or nothing. But their boss was like, if it's not a pre-order and nobody's paid down payment for it, we just need the money. So they were very glad to work with me and hook me up with, on top of my veteran discount and $5 worth of promo coupons. So I ended up getting it for like $82, which is a freaking deal. A Gamerverse Cyclops. So yeah, it was pricey, but I got it at a deal. The UPC code, I mean, they don't sell these. You have to go. This is either GameStop or you're going to have to order it online somewhere. So anyways, I really like that Gamerverse look. So, and I've heard good things about this one. I haven't heard so many good things about Spider-Man. That Spider-Man, there's the joint at his waist, or the barbell joint at his waist, keeps breaking on some people, is what I hear. So I did pre-order that Spider-Man because I'm a Spider-Man addict. So I'm hoping that that's not true. Anyways, let's look at the little eccentric thing that I got. I won't be eating all of these. Matter of fact, I don't know what I'm going to do. I want to keep them, but I don't know. I guess I could fill them up with something else and then just give away the contents. And this is what I'm talking about. Oreo Status of Legends, box 1 of 4. There you go. And then box 2 of 4. There you go. And then, hold on. Box 3 of 4. There you go. And then finally, the Doom cookie box, 4 of 4. So I had to get those. I told my wife to pick those up for me. I can't eat that whole thing. I love Oreos, but I can't eat that many. I might be able to finish one in about a month. I don't know. But I might have to share them with people at work and then just keep the actual plastic. I don't know. I kind of like the design and stuff on them. I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy. I don't know. We'll see. I just thought they were cool. And then finally, the last thing I picked up, and I picked it up because this, number one, the packaging is actually pretty neat. I hate to say that. And this is the only way I pick up Super 7 stuff. You guys saw me pick this up while I was toy hunting. And that is Czarface right here. Czarface. 15 bucks. So very cool. So this is the figure. He kind of looked really cool because he has different heads and soft goods in there. So, I mean, I was like, I gotta get it. It looks cool. Maybe I can make a custom or something out of this. He just looks like a cool figure. And then I looked up the music. I don't know. So I thought it was pretty cool. So I went ahead and picked this up. So anyways, guys, that was it. That is the news and the haul for this week. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you're looking forward to some of the stuff that's coming out. The lull is over. You're about to spend some money if you're addicted to this plastic crack. So anyways, yeah. Let me know in the comments below, what are you looking for from Walmart Con or Walmart Collector Con? What are you looking for in the stores for? Did you get the Duke pre-ordered? Did you miss out on Pulse? You know what? Yeah. Did you get all the Holothon stuff that you were looking for? What are you having FOMO about? I mean, for me, the FOMO has very much decreased. Anyways, guys, don't forget, I will be this weekend, March 28th at the Metroplex Collectibles Toy Show, wheeling and dealing, having some fun, talking smack about some toys, just having a great time over at Leonard's show. Again, this is a wonderful show, great community, great people, and free admission, free parking as well. So, guys, thank you so much for watching. Appreciate every single one of you. Special, huge thanks to all the members. Their input, generosity, and guidance allow me to bring you guys better content. Always exchanging. And, of course, if you're a member, you get an extra episode on Monday. And that episode, you know, just some background as to what's going on with the channel, what I'm finding at the stores, some secret ideas for customs that I don't want to let everybody know because then I can't find any of the parts. So yeah, just some inside baseball of the channel and of the YouTubers stuff. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. Appreciate every single one of you. And as always, as long as you guys keep watching, I'll keep rolling these shenanigans out.